QR code on the screen. Wes Shultz, the underdog at plus 185, and the favorite, Dylan Budka, at minus 220. In his sixth fight in less than a calendar year, Dylan the Mindless Hulk goes for his fifth straight win. A great nickname, the Mindless Hulk. Gotta love that one. Riding a 4-fight win streak, undefeated since his pro debut. Sixth pro fight in just under a year. Third LFA appearance, perfect 2-0. Allen in the LFA comes in as Tapology's number 26 ranked middleweight in the Midwest. Very active fighter, 2-0 in the LFA.
And he's a gamer, Ron. I mean, this guy will fight anyone at any time type of guy. He's got a wrestling background. You see, strong and powerful. If he's able to get in on the hips, he will elevate you. He'll put you back to the canvas. He will submit you. But not only that, the guy's got power in his hands. I saw him warming up earlier today. He's expecting to go out here and showcase some of the striking that he hasn't been able to showcase in his career thus far. He wants to use that in this matchup, be the bigger, stronger guy, and put on a highlight. Comes out of here, when you see his profile, I mean, he's uncannily has that like Elias Theodora type look with the hair, 100%. The jawline. Rest in peace to my man Elias.
Let's check out the numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by Wolfpack.
Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 foot tall, weighed in 186 pounds. Builds professional record, 4 wins, 1 defeat, with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing Demolition Fight Team and fighting out of Findlay, Ohio, Dylan the Mindless Hulk Budka. Yield professional record, 3 wins, 0 defeats, with 2 wins coming by way of submission. Representing Pura Vida MMA and PJJ, fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Wes Party Time Shultz.
All right, gentlemen, expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up if you want. Let's go to war.
Key matchup in the LFA middleweight division. 2 great nicknames too. Dylan, the Mindless Hulk. Shultz with the red tape and black trunks, and Budka with the blue tape, white shorts, comes out and lands a kick to that lead leg. Superman punch, backs up Wes Shultz.
Look for Budka to come out here.
Oh
my goodness!
A takedown from the Mindless Hulk.
He wasn't able to evade so far. These guys are right in front of us, scrambling for positions right here.
Yeah, we have seen Budka take care of business quickly. He got a 9-second knockout win back in March of 2022.
Coming from Wes Shultz because it's on the back of Budka. But Shultz did a nice job right there. He might have something locked up right here, though. It might be underneath the chin.
Shultz
trying to find this angle right here, Shultz.
2 victories by way of submission.
Either way, it's made Budka forget about the takedown. He let go of the single leg, he let go of everything.
Absolutely.
He's now at the focus. Whatever's trying to kill you first is what you defend first.
Wes Shultz, the blue belt in BJJ, strong wrestler. Wrestled at Iowa Lakes Community College, then transferred to University. Helped Wisconsin Lacrosse win 2 intercollegiate championships. And
now Wes in a good position. Budka made a bit of a mistake, went for the knee to the body, and Wes capitalized on it. Now he's in the dominant position. This is where he goes to work. This is where he's very comfortable, creating scrambles, keeping guys down, and looking for these submissions as he finds himself almost on the full back right here of Dylan Budka.
Halfway through the opening round, and an opportunity for 26.
Shultz obviously doesn't have that right hook in. As I say that, he laces it in. There was an escape right there for Budka. Budka doing the right thing. Guy back to his feet. He's fighting the hands. The hands are the thing you have to unthread first.
Shultz not letting him go. Knee to the ribs.
Budka working a Kimura right here.
That's that. Oh yeah, the great shot. And now Shultz on the back.
You can see Shultz is so good at these these positions when there's a scramble right there. You see Budka was working the Kimura to either break the grip.
Notice under a minute to go. Ron Crockett, Alan Joban with you, and Shultz gets the takedown.
Yeah, got a little high crotch, was able to elevate him. Though wrestled half a season at Notre Dame College.
Right.
He does have the wrestling. You see Wes Shultz is a little bit the higher caliber grappler, but as I say that, Budka is back on top. He's back in a good position, back taken to being on top now.
Tough round to call.
You're right, back and forth.
Out, yeah, early, got that huge takedown, but then Shultz scored a takedown as well.
I mean, if I'm Budka, I'm just throwing punches.
Those books. Dylan Budka wasted no time coming out, Alan.
No, he did. Look at this. As soon as he got his hands around the hips of Wes Shultz, he put him airborne. You see he's a powerful guy. Shultz, though, able to get back to his feet. You see here, puts Budka against the cage, laces in that high crotch, gets the elevation, gets a dump as well. Close round to score. I'm kind of leaning for Budka in this one. The slam early, bloodied up the nose, landed a couple more shots than Shultz. Wow.
Extremely entertaining and even opening round. Fighters touch gloves, and again Budka comes out firing and gets a takedown. And Shultz fending it off. And he's powerful. Now he's landing shots. That's what his corner is calling for.
Second ball when he comes forward, and that's why they don't.
Like a linebacker, man.
There's not a lot of distance going back and forth between these two. When he comes in, he's looking for the kill every time, and that's why they find themselves in these
50. Make sure you are following the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting.
Good job right there.
Those were solid shots from Dylan Budka. Postures up.
Have sneaky exchanges right here, able to scramble and get into the better position. Not so much in this round.
Man, when Budka is able to
separate, but then immediately creates a collision, and that's why we find ourselves here on the mat again.
Well, he did say that he really wanted to come out as here. Budka's corner saying, do not go in his guard. Budka training with the Demolition Fight team.
He's a
lot of weight on him.
Yeah, Shultz looking for a knee bar or a leg lock right here. Budka needs to stay heavy on that right leg. Oh, good ground and pound right here.
Yes. Watch the kicks of Shultz.
It's been all Dylan Budka. He's controlled the action the entire round.
Time winding down here in the second round. A round dominated by Dylan Budka. Dylan Budka, 22-year-old, originally from Baltimore, Maryland. You know, talked about a tough upbringing for sure. He grew up, at one point he was homeless. He was just trying to survive on the street, and Alan really credits fighting for saving his life.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Ron. Had a tough upbringing, said his dad passed away last year, wants to dedicate his entire career to his father.
Absolutely, his dad, William Budka. Wanted to mention him. Dylan Budka got a little emotional about that, which is, of course, understood. Dedicating his fighting, not only this fight, but as you said, his entire career. And now here we go, Wes Shultz. Maybe coming out with a sense of urgency.
100%. You're right on with that. He knows he's down 2 rounds. He needs to make something happen right here.
Budka shooting in and
going back to the ground. Oh, sneaky little knee right there by Budka.
On the break. Shultz with the kick. Oh, right, and now another takedown.
Wes knew it was coming. He didn't want to get slammed. He did a Grammy roll to try to avoid that slam.
Yes.
Working his way on a knee bar again.
Shultz's corner calling for a toe hold opportunity, but Budka, huge legs, powers his way out. Middleweight division.
Budka locked up an anaconda right here. I'm not sure how tight his grip is with that left hand on the right bicep. we'll know if it's tight if he rolls to his hip. That he didn't like it. I didn't like it either. It didn't look deep enough.
His need a finish.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think we saw that in that urgency they started around his corner.
Budka going to work with his elbows once again.
Oh, triangle right here.
Look at Wes Shultz, not out of this yet.
This is in deep.
Picking him up, trying to get out.
He needs to stack him right here, Ron.
Wes Shultz looking for a comeback submission. A minute 37 to go.
Doing a good job right here is Budka, stacking him, putting the shin on his neck right there.
Wow.
Able to get out. That was close, Ron.
Big time escape from Dylan Budka. And beautiful submission attempt from Wes Shultz.
That's got to be a little deflating too as well if you're Shultz to have something locked in with 90 seconds left and then escape it like that.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know if Budka was looking at looking for the time just now.
Came in undefeated.
Oh, it's gonna be
that spotless record's in jeopardy. Budka's team telling him to take the back.
That's not giving up, though.
Not at all. Couple hammer fists from his back, gets through. There it was again. That kick got to the side of the head of Budka. And time winds down. I mean, two big men left it all in the octagon tonight. You know, Budka said, we'll take a look at the action first, Alan.
You see right here, I believe this is the third round where you saw Shultz coming out with a sense of urgency. Knew he had to make something happen being down 2 rounds. Working that switch kick right there, trying to land something, but it was Budka getting his own kicks in. He knew right away he didn't want to get elevated again like in the first round. He decided to Granby roll out of that rather than get elevated. And this was the story of the fight. Aside from this, there was a lot of ground and pound. You saw this is the glimmer of hope right there for Wes Shultz. Popped up that triangle, had it locked in. Budka doing a good job slamming him. He put his shin on his neck at some point, alleviating the pressure from that, was able to escape and doing more of the ground and pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Argerbright scores this bout 29-28. Judge Klaviter scores this bout 29-20. And Judge Vogel scores this bout 29-27. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Dylan the Mindless Hog Budka.
5th consecutive victory for the Mindless Hulk. 22-year-old Dylan Budka said he wanted to show off his hands in this fight. He did so, and what a grueling matchup between these two middleweights. But Dylan Budka gets the victory tonight and improves to 5-1.